I'm Dana Eubanks reporting live from Fountain Square in downtown Cincinnati, where tonight the presumptive Democratic presidential nominee Barack Obama will address the 7,000 delegates of the NAACP convention now in Cincinnati. The senator will address the crowd just 2 blocks from here at the convention center. But with seating capacity of only 3,000, the remaining delegates and Cincinnati residents will get to hear the senator's message of hope and change free, right here on Fountain Square.
Now, coverage where you live and weather before the first commercial break. This is Local 12 News, live at 5.
Good evening, everyone. A police chase like something you might see in the movies comes to a halt on a tri-state interstate.
Cruisers were quick on the trail of a husband and wife bank robbing duo. Well, the case, which refuses to go away, takes a truly unusual twist. Prosecutors, the people who usually ask the questions of witnesses, will become witnesses themselves in the Amy Baker, Marcus Feisel, Liz and David Carroll saga.
What those prosecutors say could well determine if Amy Baker goes free or goes to trial. Local 12 reporter Jeff Hirsch looks at what's going on now. Jeff?
Live at noon.
And we begin with a local breaking news alert. Police used GPS to track a suspect in a tri-state bank robbery. Ultimately, they end up shutting down the interstate and taking 2 people into custody. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dana Eubanks. We begin Local 12 live at noon with a local breaking news alert. Police shut down I-71 to catch a bank robbery suspect. Police say a man walked into the PNC Bank on Reading Road in Evendale around 10 o'clock this morning and demanded cash. A GPS tracker placed inside the bag of money taken from the scene led police on a pursuit to track down the robber. Officers shut down I-71 near Mount Auburn, where the GPS tracker indicated the cash could be found. Local 12's Tower Cam caught the massive traffic backup on the scene and created both a mess and dramatic moments for drivers. Local 12's Howard Ain joins us live along I-71, where police finally caught appears to be 2 suspects. Howard? Howard, there's only 1 lane of traffic open, I understand, at this time. They originally described a Chevy Gold Caprice. It didn't end up being that, but as you said, they didn't need that. They had the GPS tracker and found that pickup.
You know, they used to use these dye packets.
Well, as you said, it works very effectively, and now 1 lane of traffic flowing through, so there's still a backup, but there is some clearance now.
Why the backup? If you don't have to use I-71 around here, don't do it.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Right.
Howard Ain reporting live for us. And we turn now to weather, and we'll see warmer air in the tri-state today, but be prepared for a dramatic change in the forecast for the weekend. Meteorologist John Gum explains in your No Wait weather. John?
This is Local 12 News, live at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Dana Eubanks. Bengals Nation is roaring. The team takes on the Ravens in tonight's Monday Night Football season opener. Local 12 has team coverage live at noon, and reporter Jeff Hirsch is at Fountain Square, where fans are putting on their game faces. Plus, Tara Packmeyer is live in Madisonville, where one Bengals Nation believer has an unusual approach to show his spirit. First, we start with Jeff, live in downtown Cincinnati. Jeff, are they roaring?
Well, they're purring, but by 7 o'clock they'll be roaring. And if you don't want to put it under your eyes, you can put it down here. You can play Groucho Marx. That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Jeff Hirsch, see you later. Goodbye.
We love your sense of humor. Yes, you have to tell us what position you played also in high school, Jeff, okay?
I played the bench. I played the bench.
It counts. Okay.
Yeah, it was good. It was important. Somebody had to do it.
That works. All right. Thank you so much, Jeff. Well, some people show their Bengals Nation spirit by wearing their orange and black wardrobe. One Madisonville man is turning to a pair of shears to show his pride. Local 12's Tara Packmeyer is live with a look at this unusual effort. Tara? Good afternoon, I'm Dana Eubanks. Up first at 4, breaking news. The fire department is investigating a fire at Taft High School. Authorities say the football uniforms were set ablaze in a small storage room around 2 o'clock this afternoon. And that's where Local 12's Howard Ain is live now with more information. This is high school football night, Howard, and the uniforms were set on fire?
Absolutely. The cause of the fire is as yet undetermined. Back to you live from Taft High School. Dana?
Obviously, they believe it to be suspicious, though, Howard. You know, there's another story with Mike Martin. As we know, he's a former Bengal. I know that he takes those uniforms home himself and washes them for the players, has gotten awarded for getting so many of those players to go to college when they never thought they could. So it really is very devastating that anyone would do this to them for any high school football team tonight, but particularly these guys who fought so hard just to have a team.
Right.
Hopefully the athletes around town, and I know this community is so compassionate, somebody will step up and help them see it right. But he did the right thing. They will meet their opponents on the field tonight. All right. Thank you so much, Howard. Investigators estimate the damage at $20,000. We'll, of course, bring you the latest on that story as they continue the investigation. Good afternoon, I'm Dana Eubanks. We begin live at noon with a Local 12 breaking news alert out of Elmwood Place. That's where a man has been hit by a train. Witnesses say the man waited for a northbound train before crossing the tracks around 10 o'clock this morning at Township and Elmwood Avenues. However, he failed to notice a southbound train approaching. The conductor blew the whistle several times before the train hit the man. Police tell us it appears the man was not paying attention, using his cell phone to text message as he walked.